Hello guys, today we learn functions in SQL Server. What is functions? Function is a database object in SQL Server. Actually, it is a set of SQL statements that accepts only input parameters, perform some actions, and return the result. Functions can return only single value or a table. Function type. Different type of functions. We have two function types like system defined functions and user defined functions. Let us consider here first system defined function. In system defined functions, if, we have a scalar function. What is a scalar function? A scalar function operates on a single value and returns a single value. For example, if we take minus 10.67 absolute, then we get the result 10.67. In other like round function 17.56719 and comma 3, then we get the result 17.567. And other also here seen like lower functions. Here write .NET in capital, and if you apply this lower function on .NET words, then we get a result in .NET written in lower case. Now come to the second system defined function, that is aggregate functions. Aggregate functions operates on a single collection of values and return a single value. For example, if you take like minimum, means this return minimum value from collection of values, like you have a record like 1 2 3 4 of id, then it, if you apply minimum, then it's get the minimum value like 1. And second one is average. This returns average of all values in a collections. This is the above definitions of all like system defined functions. Now come to the point on second, user defined functions. Basically, user defined functions are created by user in a system database or in a user defined database. There are different types of user defined function. First, let us consider a scalar function. User defined scalar function also return a single values as a result of action performed by function and return any data type value from the function. Let us consider this by a simple example. First we create table employees. Here we define a column employee ID name salary, and that is local salary. We have created a employees, created table of employees. Now here created employee tables is successfully created. Now if we get the result, select star from, if you run this SQL statement, then we get nothing values, all the rows empty. Now define a scalar function in your defined functions. Like we have created at create functions, write dbu dot annual salary, that is the function name, and passing a one parameter at the rate of amount and define a float and return a float. As right here, begin, declare salary in float, set salary equal to select salary from employees where salary equal to passing the parameter which comes from here, and return salary into 12, and here you define a create functions and run this function, and successfully this function will created annual salary. Okay, how to use these functions? Statement select star from employees. Here you getting two records. If you want to select annual salary, then we have use here employee ID name salary and apply the function we have defined like debut.annual salary, passing the salary objects as annual salary from employees, and run this query, get the result here like you getting 14,040